Dear students, in the last two classes we have discussed about the electric potential, potential energy, then the relation between electric field and electric potential, and at last we discussed about the electric dipole and electric potential at any point on the axial line as well as equatorial line. Clear? Today we are going to discuss about the equipotential surface. It is a very important 3 marks conceptual questions. Okay? In alternative exam in CBSE or CHSE, it is an important questions. What is equipotential surface? Equipotential surface means equal potential. The surface having equal potential. It means it is the locus of the point around a charge at which the potential remains constant. Clear? It means if the potential is constant, then potential difference is zero. Okay? It is the locus of the point around a charge where electric potential remains same. Clear? Let Q be the charge. Okay? Then the locus of the point around a charge, that is an imaginary spherical surface. Okay? Where the potential remains constant. Clear? It means I can say that the equipotential surface for a point charge at a point means nearby, are concentric circle with increased radius. Clear? So it is one type of equipotential surface. It is also equipotential surface. It means if there is difference between two equipotential surfaces, some potential difference is there between two equipotential surfaces, but between 2 points on an equipotential surface are 0. Clear? Equipotential surface for a point charge at a point are concentric circle spherical, where while at infinity are plane. If the source charge is placed nearby, okay, then equipotential surfaces are spherical. While if the charge is placed at infinity, then the equipotential surfaces are plane. Clear? At a point, spherical. At infinity are plane. Electric field lines are perpendicular to equipotential surface. Clear? Listen to me. These are electric field lines. Electric field lines. While these are equipotential surface. Clear? It means electric field lines are perpendicular to the surface of conductor. Clear? Or electric field lines are perpendicular to the equipotential surface. Clear? This point, sir. These are electric field lines, while this is equipotential surface. If the source is present at infinity, then the equipotential surface are plane. If the source is present nearby, then the equipotential surface are spherical. This is an important short question. Clear? I hope this is the question in 2020. Just now the students have appeared. Two equipotential surfaces never intersect each other, because if two equipotential surfaces intersect each other, then the normal to the equipotential surface gives electric field. It means if they intersect at the common point, there will be two normal. Two normal means two electric field, which is impossible. Clear? So as we know that electric field lines are normal to the equipotential surface. If the two equipotential surfaces intersect each other, then at the common point there will be two normal. Okay? Or we can say two electric potential, which is impossible. Clear? If equipotential surfaces are close to each other, then it represents strong electric field. It means if the equipotential surfaces are close to each other, clear? Then what happens? Electric field is strong, very close to each other. Then it also. Previously we discussed that if electric field lines are close to each other, then it represents a strong electric field. Here also, if equipotential surfaces are close to each other, then it represents strong electric field. On an equipotential surface, electric potential remains same. Electric potential remains constant. It means if a potential is constant, potential difference is zero. Therefore, potential difference dV is equal to 0 implies work done W is equal to Q into dV 0. Hence, no work is done. No work is done if a charge move on an equipotential surface. If a charge move on an equipotential surface, then there is no work done. Clear? Next. Let us imagine for a point source. For a point source, equipotential surface are concentric circle. For a linear charge distribution, let us imagine for a linear charge distribution. Whenever we deal with a linear charge distribution, charge is distributed over its length. Clear? That is called linear charge distribution. Imagine just for a charge, the concentric, for a charge, the equipotential surface is spherical. If you press one over another, then it forms a cylinder. It means equipotential surface. For a linear charge distribution. Is cylindrical. Clear? It means what is the equipotential surface? Equipotential surface is a locus of a point around a charge where the potential remains constant or the potential difference is zero. Clear? Next. Equipotential surface are concentric surface for a point charge at a point. If the charge is placed nearby, then the equipotential surface is spherical. If the charge is placed at infinity, then the equipotential surface are plane. That is charge at a point. Or I can write it nearby. Okay? If point charge is at infinity, then the equipotential surface are plane. Two equipotential surfaces never intersect. Clear? Or if equipotential surfaces close to each other, then it represents a strong electric field. 5. Equipotential surface, the potential remains constant, potential difference is zero, hence work done is zero. That is, no work is done. Then, at last we conclude that equipotential surface for a linear charge distribution are cylindrical. Clear? I hope this is the question in 2018 or 2017. A charge Q is placed at O and another charge Q0 is rotated around it in a circular path of radius r. Calculate the work done. It means question is given here the charge is Q is placed at the center and another charge Q0 is allowed to rotate around along a circular path. Then calculate the work done. Potential difference V is equal to double by Q0 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, that is Q by R. Clear? Take any observation point. You will find the same potential because Q is constant and For a circular path, the radius r is also constant. Clear? So we found that potential V is constant. Clear? Implies potential. Sorry, this is electric potential. Therefore, potential difference dV is equal to 0. Work done is equal to Q0 into dV. How much? 0. So no work is done when a charge is allowed to rotate along a circular path. Same similar questions arise in the last one. A charge question is that a charge Q is rotated from one corner of a rectangular sheet to another corner of a rectangular sheet. What is the amount of work done? Listen to me. Whenever we are going to say about the conductor, on the conductor the potential difference is 0 because it behaves as a equipotential surface. All conductor are behaves as a equipotential surface. Clear? So in such condition we can treat it as a on an equipotential surface work done is 0. But here also we can assume if this distance is r, then this distance is also r. It means potential at A is equal to potential at B, or I can write it potential difference is 0. So work done is equal to Q into dV is equal to 0. No work is done. Clear? Next. Why electric field lines are perpendicular to surface of conductor? Listen to me. In the class 2 in the electric field, we explained that the electric field lines are always perpendicular to the surface of the conductor. Now the question arises, why electric field lines are perpendicular to the surface of conductor? Clear? Surface of the conductor behaves as a equipotential surface. Therefore, potential difference dV is equal to E dot dr. Potential difference, because on an equipotential surface potential difference is 0. I can write it E dr cos theta 0. It means cos theta is 0 or theta is equal to pi by 2. It means I would like to say that electric field lines are always perpendicular to the surface of the conductor. Hence theta is equal to pi by 2. I hope 2020 there is a questions. What type of equipotential surface is obtained at the center of of an electric dipole. Listen to me. This is a dipole. Clear? Minus q charge. This is plus q charge. Whatever it may be, it is a point charge. Point charge means the equipotential surface are in such a way. Clear? This is also spherical. At the common point, that is on the equatorial line, the plane that passes through its equatorial line, where the potential difference is zero. We have already obtained for an equatorial line, the electric potential is zero. It means the plane that passes through, so it is a plane passes through center of electric dipole. So what type of wavefront is produced due to an electric dipole? The wavefront are, what is it? Equipotential surface are what? A plane passes through its center of the electric dipole. Clear? A charge q, mass m, initially at rest, allowed to move in a region having potential difference of V volt. A charge q and mass m initially at rest allowed to move in a region having potential difference V volt. Then calculate its final speed. Clear? According to the formula, as we know that, or according to work energy theorem, amount of work done by the charge is equal to change in its kinetic energy. It means the amount of work done, W, is equal to Q into V, because charge Q and potential difference is V, is equal to half m V square minus U square, but initial charge is at rest. It means U is equal to 0. Clear? So U 0, or we can find it as half m V square is equal to Q into B. Therefore, V is equal to 2qV by m. Okay. If the charge is electron, note, for electron, if the charge is electron, then Q is equal to E, implies V is equal to 2eV. Clear? Define electron volt. What do you mean by electron volt? Electron volt is the unit of electrostatic energy. Electron volt is the unit of electrostatic energy, or we can say the amount of work done in accelerating an electron when moved across a conductor having a potential difference of 1 volt. It is the amount of work done by an electron when accelerate through a conductor having potential difference of 1 volt. It is the amount of work done. It means, as we know that W is equal to QV, charge into potential difference. I would like to say that Q is equal to 1 electron, means 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and potential difference is given as 1 volt. Then electron volt is equal to EV, or 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb into 1 volt is found to be 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. Clear? Or 1 EV is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule, or it is often written as 1.6 into 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. It means 10 to the power minus 12 erg in CGS. The most used common unit is 1 MeV. MeV means mega electron volt. 10 to the power 6 into 1 EV, or 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 13 joule. Clear? Okay? Calculate the electrostatic energy of a spherical conductor having charge Q and radius R. So, what it asks for? It is asking for electrostatic energy. As we know, work done is equal to how much? Potential difference into dq. If dq is the amount of charge flow and through the potential difference V, then the amount of work done will be W. For a spherical conductor, potential difference is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q by r into dq. Therefore, 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 is the constant factor, so it comes out. Q is also constant. Sorry, 1 by r is comes out. Hence, q dq, and it is found to be q square by 2, 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, 1 by r, q square by 2, or it can be written as 1 by 8 pi epsilon 0 q square by r. Clear? Calculate potential difference between two persons at a distance r1 and r2 for a thin charged sheet of surface charge density sigma. Calculate the potential difference between the two positions at a distance r and r2 for a thin charged sheet of a charge density. As we know, potential difference V is equal to the negative line integral of electric field. Clear? But for a charge sheet, whenever we find out by assuming we found out that electric field for a charge sheet is a sigma by 2 epsilon 0. Therefore, minus sigma by 2 epsilon 0 dr from r1 to r2. So sigma by 2 epsilon 0 minus its constant quantity. So dr integration is r using negation, I just reversed it and found to be sigma by 2 epsilon 0 r1 minus r2. That is potential difference between two observation point having position vector r1 or r2 or at a distance r1 and r2 is that much. Similarly we can find electric potential for a long wire of linear charge density lambda. Listen to me. Calculate the potential difference between the two persons at a distance r and r2 for a long wire of linear charge density lambda. Here, in a state of charge sheet, he has taken a linear charge conductor. For a linear charge conductor, it is the Gaussian surface is cylindrical. So, electric field lambda by 2 pi epsilon 0 r for a linear charge conductor. As we know earlier, E is equal to lambda by 2 pi epsilon 0 r. Clear? dr from r1 to r2, or lambda by 2 pi epsilon 0 taking common 1 by dr r2 r1, just by using the negation. I just reversed it. Lambda by 2 pi epsilon 0, that is log E R. So potential difference is found to be lambda by 2 pi epsilon 0 into log E R1 by R2. Clear? So these are the important and regular questions which are the conceptual questions somehow is regularly asking in the exam, and this finishes our electric potential. We'll meet again in the next class with new chapter, that is electric capacitance. Till that, bye. Thank you.